28,835. That's how many days the average human spends on this earth. I'm going to say it again just for like dramatic purposes, but really take a second and think about that. 28,835 days. That's it. When you think about it, it really puts things into perspective, and it shows that every single day is a gift. I remember watching like a TikTok or something, and it had a kid. He goes, "Hey, if I gave you $10 million right now, but it meant you couldn't wake up tomorrow, would you do it?" And the kid said, "No." He goes, "Well, that means you waking up tomorrow is worth $10 million. Let that one sink in." But each day truly is a gift. It's an opportunity to make our dreams, which if you don't have dreams right now, stop this video and start writing them out. Start brainstorming your dreams. But every day is an opportunity to make your dreams a reality. Our dreams are what gives our life meaning. It gives it direction. It helps push us and helps us strive beyond just the normal day-to-day. Now, I'm all about balance here at Download the Uplift, so I am totally okay with sometimes you seizing the day, and you seizing that day involves you sitting on the couch and relaxing and resting because you deserve it. I totally get that. It's all about balance. But in reality, when you think of an actual dream that you set and how short of time we have on this earth, it really will push you and to strive towards that goal. Whether you're trying to write a book, start a business, travel the world and vlog the whole thing, or just experience different cultures, it's your unique vision, and that's what makes life exciting. You know, I've read a few times from big time CEOs, or sometimes you see street interviews with people that are a little older on in age, and they all say it. The most valuable asset that's known that we have is time. It's 100% a fact. You can have a bazillion dollars, but if you're, up there in age, then what's all that money worth? Listen, I know, I just turned 39, and that's when things are really clicking. That's probably where all this idea came from, to making sure my stuff was on point. But time really is our most valuable asset. Unlike money or material possessions, there's no getting more of it. Once a moment is gone, that's why it's so crucial to use our time intentionally and wisely. I say go after it. I've said that in a bunch of pieces of content that we've done before here on the channel, but every second counts, right? So procrastination and fear can literally steal time. So if you're thinking about doing something creative, art-wise, music-wise, podcast-wise, or if you want to start a business, you want to start a power washing business, you see a pretty girl walking down the street, go talk to her. You want to go experience a cruise in Alaska? Well, try and get your stuff together financially, I guess, but go do it. Because when you allow yourself to procrastinate and stuff like that, it leaves us with a feeling of being robbed, a feeling of regret. And regret is the absolute worst. I remember I've read a lot of social dynamic books, or at least a couple of them. And basically it comes down to the fact that, why not? Why not try? Why not make that approach to someone you're trying to talk to? Why not pull the trigger on something that you want to get done? We need to take control of every single moment. You cannot let doubt and hesitation keep you from chasing your dream, or talking to that pretty girl, or starting that power washing business, or going on that cruise to Alaska. Just start today. Make one step towards it, because we're not getting this back. I'm recording this on July 9th at 5:15 p.m. Guess what? After 5:15 goes away on July 9th, 2024, it's gone. We ain't getting it back. But let's be real for a second. Chasing a dream is not going to be always easy. Fear and doubt can creep in, and they can really start to hold us back. And that little voice in your head could be like, man, you could never do that, bro. You could never be Joe Rogan. You could never be Mr. Beast. You could never be Axl Rose in the 90s. You could never be Jeff Bezos. You could never be the guy that started John Deere tractors. That little voice and all these doubts that creep up, you need to realize that that's completely natural. That's part of us being human, part of us being these complicated creatures that we are. But when you understand that they don't have control over you, these little voices, you do, you can make a decision. I've just, I went through kind of a bummer time very recently. I'm like, but when you realize that you are in control of your happiness, you are in control of your dreams, nobody else. And you can get to that mindset, which takes a lot of practice. It takes mindfulness. It takes work on yourself. But you need to realize that you're in control of your destiny. I know that's super deep coming from some dude in his living room, but it's true. I at least tell myself, I'm at least telling this to myself through this video, that I'm in control of it. Those little voices, they don't have control. We do. Try and surround yourself with positive aspects in everything, whether it be the media you consume, the people you hang out with, the stuff you read. And just remember that when it comes to stinking thinking, as I like to say, biggest obstacle sometimes is going to be our own mind and our own little, bro, you can't do this. I thought this was super cool when I was researching this video, and I'm going to actually read this as he said it. So Steve Jobs said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Have courage to follow your heart and intuition." I think that that's so powerful because it reminds us to live authentically. It reminds us to pursue what truly matters to us. When you lose that and things get cloudy, I get it. We have priorities. Winston needs to be walked. We need to have friends that we talk to. We have to have people that we check in with. But we need to be true to ourselves and our own passions and things that we care about because, like I said, 28,835 days. That's it. By the way, it's 5:19 p.m. That time was gone. It's gone. So let's think about just starting to take action on our dreams because we only have so little time. How do we start? Well, we begin small. We take actionable steps, break down this massive dream. Mine is to run a successful platform where I'm not only helping the people that know me from starting this, but perfect strangers that might get something from what I'm doing by sitting in my living room and what Dana and I do on the podcast. That's a dream of mine. I would love to literally be able to help people out. It's so easy to think like, I'm just going to start doing self-help stuff. Well, I'm living proof, y'all. If you knew me a couple years ago, you'd be like, yo, that kid's done for. And I'm still working at it because it's never going to be done. But when I look back to some of those messy times, it's like, bro, that's time wasted. That's time I'm never going to get back. So, I'm not going to dwell on the past, but I will think about how I can live each day to the fullest going forward. And like I said, that doesn't mean we have to be out running marathons, but intentional living and in the back of my head, having that dream or having a dream to be successful with family life, to be successful with content, to be successful with financially, spiritually, emotionally. I take the fact that we're at 521 right now and it's me trying to take small actionable steps. I try and take it one by one. I try and stay committed. I stay focused. And I remember that every small step brings me closer to my dream. That's 100% facts. Just remember that, life really is. I didn't want this to be like a morbid video. It's more of like, come on, let's go, baby. Listen, but at the end of the day, life is short. Every day, every hour that goes by is numbered. So, seize today when you watch this. Chase your dreams, make every moment count, start today, and remember that your journey is just as important as the destination. And I think that if you take that to heart and make a step towards your dream, realizing that this ain't gonna last forever, I think that it will definitely give you a feeling of being uplifted, man. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in on this fun video. I felt good making it. Hopefully you felt good watching it. Remember that your future is bright and to keep up the good work. Praise God often. Remember to keep moving forward and upwards. My name's Gabriel Mark, and this is Download the Uplift, a place where when we fall, we try and uplift you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday with the all-new podcast featuring Dane and I and possibly a guest. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a blessed one.